Today. It's awesome. I love it when Guru Rinpoche Day can be on a weekend. It makes it a lot easier to get together. So, I'm not going to be giving any sort of teaching or anything, just guiding the Tsok practice, but I will say that, Choje Rinpoche has often said that the most powerful merit you can create is by doing Tsok practice. And one of the reasons for that is because for the next, call it 2 hours, our minds are not in the dualistic sense. We're not seeing each other as Genevieve and James and Gary and Faith. We're seeing each other as Dakas and Dakinis, enlightened wisdom beings, which we are inherently. And so I just invite you to spend the next 2 hours in, as much as you can, non-judgmental, open mindset. We're literally going to be creating a Buddha field and inviting Guru Rinpoche and making offerings to him and all beings. He doesn't need the offerings. We're doing it to gain merit for ourselves, to benefit others, and hopefully understand more the nature of our mind. And so I just invite you to relax and enjoy and just be here. Okay, so we'll start on page 1. With the verses of prayer to the 8 noble auspicious ones. Hey, Jordan. Can I still have this? Yeah, of course. Open them up. Adam. Oh, no. This isn't going to explode. There's knives in the kitchen if you want. No, he still needs it. Come on in. I think we need some more binders. Gary's in there getting them. Come on in. You can put the food on the table there. If you want it, there's a TV stand in the back closet if you want for your text. TV tray. He needs a text. What's his name? You should get a text. Oh, Gary's got it.
Thanks, Gary.
Are there additional...
Okay, we'll start on page 1. So we'll do these, we'll say it in Tibetan and then we'll say everything in English as well. Om Nang Sid Nang Drag Rangshin Lundra Pe Tashi Chu Chu Shinna Shugpai Sangye Chudan Gendun Pat Pe So Gunla Chogsal Dagchag Tashi Sho Dranme Gyalpo Salten Drunduv Gong Jampe Gepa Gedrag Paldampa Gunla Gompa Getcher Dragpa Chen Lunpo Tarpag Saldrag Paldang Ni Semchen Tumched Lurgon Drugpe Pel Yidsam Selpa Salrav Dragpa Te Sensam Terpe Tashi Pelpe We Dewa Shegpa Gela Chagsa Lo, Jampel Shunu Pelden Dorje Jin, Chenre Zigwong Gompo Jampe Pel, Saye Ningpo Dripa Nampar Sel, Namkai Ningpo Pagchod Kuntu Zan, Utpel Dorje Pedkar Lushing Dang, Norbu Dawa Raldri Ningmayi, Chagsen Lagnam Talshi Palgi Cho, Chanchu Sempa Gela Chagsa Lo, Rinchen Ducho Tashi Sergi Na, Duchun Bumzan Yedon Kamala, Nendrag Dundang Punso Palwe U, Minu Gyalsen Wanger Korlo Te, Rinchen Tagchod Gedki Chagsen Chen, Chogdu Gewa Chogchin Gekegma, Gegso Nowo Drenpe Palpe We, Tashi Lamo Gela Chasa Lo, Sampa Chenpu Dejin Sedmed U, Migtan Dedan Gyalpo Yerkor Shrung, Pagye Podan Luan Midmi Zang, Namter Sete Ladze Korlo Dang, Trishu Ladan Duntun Dorje Chen, Piwam Raldri Chokten Gyalsen Zin, Sasum Nesu Geleg Tashi Pel, Jigten Gongwa Gela Chagsa Lo, Dagchag Dendir Chawa Sampala, Gegdan Newa Sewa Kunshi Ne, Didan Pepel Samdin Yinshin Drup, Tashi Deleg Punsum So Par Sho. And now in English. In the natural, spontaneously present, perfectly pure, phenomenal existence, to all who dwell in the auspicious realms of the 10 directions, the Buddhas, Dharma, and assemblies of the noble Sangha, I prostrate and pray that all may be auspicious for myself and all others. To Dronmed, Gyalpo, Sultan, Drojub Gong, Jampe, Gepa, Gedrag, Paldampa, Gunla, Gompa, Getcher, Dragpa, Chen, Lunpo, Tarpag, Saldrag, Pal, and Ni, noble ones known for your consideration of all sentient beings, noble ones known for your superior display of enlightened activities that grant mental satisfaction. Merely hearing your names increases all glory and auspiciousness. I prostrate to the 8 Sugatas, to the youthful Manjushri, the glorious Vajra holder, the powerful Avalokiteshvara, the noble protector Maitreya, Sai Nigpo, Dribpa, Namparcel, Namkai Ningpo, the supreme noble Kunduzampo, Utpel Dorje, Pedkar, Lushing, and Norbu Dawa, Raldri Nima, holders of the excellent hand emblems of supreme noble good fortune. I prostrate to the 8 Bodhisattvas, the supreme jeweled umbrella, the auspicious golden fish, the wish-fulfilling vase, the mind-pleasing Kamala flower, the conch of fame and glory, the fully endowed endless knot, the eternal victory banner, the all-powerful wheel, you who hold these 8 supreme precious signs, offered to the conquerors of all directions and times. Attractive maidens of pleasure, to recall your nature increases all that is noble. I prostrate to the 8 goddesses of good fortune, Sampa, Chempu, Dejin, Sedmed, Migtan, Den, and Galpur, Yukor, Shrung, Pagyepo and Luan Midmizang, Namterse and Ladze Korlo, holders of the trident, short spear, and vajra, vina, sword, stupor, and banner of victory, who make auspiciousness and positivity grow in the 3 realms. I prostrate to the 8 guardians of the world, concerning the activity that myself and others are about to begin, by pacifying all obstructions and unwanted harm. May the noble and meaningful increase, and all wishes be accomplished. May good fortune, happiness, and prosperity be fully endowed. Organ yugi nupcham sam, Pedmage sardong pola, yang sen chogi no drubne, pema jung ne she sudrang, kordu kandro mang porkor, Ked ki je sundan drub ki, Jingi lob chir shrek su so, Guru pen ma siddhi hong, Hung organ yogi noob cham sam, Ped ma ge sa dong po la, Yang sen chogi no drup ne, Pe ma jung ne she su drang, Kor du kandro mang por kor, Ke gi je su da drup gi, Jin gi lob chir shrek su so, Guru pen ma siddhi hung. Hung, at Oregon's northwestern frontier, on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wonder is supreme accomplishment attained, and as the lotus-born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you. Please come and grant your blessings. Guru Pema Siddhi Hung. Emaho, Troljao, Choki, Yinki, Zinkam Su, Chone Dusum, Kegad Medpe Nang, Chadra Lunzog Dewa Chen Porku, Namka Zintu Tugje Chogri Men, Lama Choki Kula Soa Dem, Organ Pema Jungne La Soa Dem, Dechen Lungi Drupe Zinkam Su, Kusun Tuk Dan Yunten Trin Leki, Yeshe Nadan Dewa Shekpe Ku, Tuk Je Che Drag Nasog Sosotan, Lama Loncho Zoku La Soa Dem, Organ Pema Jungne La Soa Dem, Mi Je Jikten Dagpe Zinkam Su, Tuk Je Chenpo Droai Jon La Jon, Gangla Gangdu Tabki Drodan Zan, Dedan Machan Data Dusumgi, Lama Trupe Kula Soa Dem, Organ Pema Jungne La Soa Dem. Wondrous in the pure realm of fundamental space of reality, free from elaboration, the actual nature beyond the three times, origination and cessation, is the body of great bliss, naturally complete and aimless. Compassion like the sky, without bias or point of reference. Dharmakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of organ, to you I pray. In the pure realm of spontaneously present great bliss are the embodiments of Buddha's form, speech, mind, qualities, and activity, the bodies of the thus gone ones, endowed with the fivefold primal knowing, revealing each and every of the various manifestations of compassion. Sambhogakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of organ, to you I pray. In the realm of the innate purity of this conditioned universe, manifest through great compassion for the sake of sentient beings. Emanations act to benefit beings through skillful means suited to each individual, those passed on to come and present. Nirmanakaya Gurus of the three times, to you I pray. Lotus born of organ, to you I pray. Nonsen rigzen nuden dorje zal, mon deshe mopataye zam, tada pejun galsen drogben no, dridra yeshe dorje la sowadem. In the past, the awareness holder Nuden Dorje Tsal. In the future, the Buddha Mopataye. In the present, Padmasambhava's regent, Drogben in Persian. Jidra Yeshe Dorje, to you I pray. Ogmen choki inki podang na, dusum sange kungi no wonin, ransen choku nonsum tonzen pa, saiwe lama sabla sowadem. Within the palace of the fundamental space of reality, the unsurpassed pure realm, is the essence of all the Buddhas of the three times. You who actually introduced the Dharmakaya of my own mind, root Guru, at your feet I pray. So now we'll go to the shower blessings section. Kadag choku pema se padme. Long chozoku pema kuntu chang. Trupe kuno soke dorje la. So wadeb so dagyu jingilo. Yang chen trupa yeshe so gyalma. Long ne da trol zil nan ge patsal. Kyabdag jampel de we ni mala. So wadeb so dagyu jingilo. Jin lab kabab gir me ne dun wang. Rige kyab dag du drum drol du ling. Kadrin sum den sai we lama la. So wadeb so dagyu jingilo. Detar so watape chin lab ki. Min che wang tom dam signam pardang. Rim ni lam le ne drup tar chin te. Kun zang pema kare kun top sho. And now in English. Original purity, Dharmakaya Padma, limitless longevity, Sambhogakaya Padma, holder of all, essential face of Nirmanakaya, lake-born Vajralord. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. Emanation of Saraswati, Mother Yesid Sogyo, Zilnan Gepe Tsal, who deciphered the symbols in the fivefold inner expanse. Lord of refuge, Jimpal Dewa Nima, as I pray to you, please transform my mind. Gurme Naden Wangpo, destined to receive the blessings. Dudram Drodu Lingpa, refuge embodying the 100 families. Root Guru, so kind in the 3 ways. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. By the blessing of praying in this way, the maturing empowerments are received with Samaya pristine. On the path of the 2 stages, perfecting the approach and the accomplishment, may I attain the body of the lotus-born total good. And we'll say this next section, this is refuge. We'll say this 3 times. Rikto no soke pema jung. Kyab ne kundu no or kyab suchi. Sri dir lober trupe droakun. Trupa rang sang kadang long dro show. Rikto no wo soke pema jung. Kyab ne kundu no or kyab suchi. Sri dir lober trupe droakun. Trupa rang sang kadag long dro show. Hung, awareness, emptiness, the essence is the lake-born lotus guru. I take refuge in the essence, the gathering of all sources of refuge. For all beings temporarily deluded by this transitory existence, may delusion purify itself and unravel in the expanse of original purity. So now we're going to send out any obstacle makers. We're going to make an offering and say, please go peacefully. And these obstacle makers, they can oftentimes just be your own mind, distracting you through the practice, thinking about the Broncos football game, you know? So let's just send all that stuff out. Ram yam kam umahung umahung. Sarvabhuta arka kayadza, savar being nambalingta kai. Sarvabhuta arka kayadza, savar being nambalingta kai. Sarvabhuta arka kayadza, savar being nambalingta kai. Maring zun zin trupe jung po nam. Torma di kertadral nang tu tang. Rang rig ye she porgir med pe nang. Korsu medro nang tu sam cha do. Hung, negative forces, unaware and deluded by duality, take this torma and go to the state beyond extremes. The unchangeable state of self-aware primal knowing is the boundary or protection that is primordially liberated from the three spheres of delusion. Om Subani Subani Hung Pet, Om Garani Garani Hung Pet, Om Garani Baya Hung Pet, Om Anai Ho Bia Rata Hung Pet, Om Subani Subani Hung Pet, Om Garani Hung Pet, Om Subani Subani Hung Pet, Om Garani Hung Pet, Om Garani Baya Hung Pet, Om Anai Ho Bia Rata Young Pet, Om Subani Hung Pet, Om Garani Hung Pet, Om Garani Baya Hung Pet, Om Anai Ho Bia Rata Hung Pet. Benzagyana Raksha Raksha. And now, since we've sent the obstacle makers out, now we're opening up the shrine, lighting, and making offerings. And there's 7 water bowls up there. Each of them represents a specific type of offering. It's water to drink, water to bathe with, flowers, incense, light, perfume, and food offerings. So you can imagine all 7 of those offering to the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and your brothers and sisters in the Dharma. The whole Sangha. Okay. Hung de chen pema kilwe zinkam ne kusum lun drup soke dorje chang ne dir jin pok chok tun no drup so chose kun zang ro pe gen du gyur. Hung, from the blissful, pure realm of the spiraling lotus, naturally self-accomplished 3 bodies, lake-born Vajra holder, please bless this place and grant the supreme and ordinary cities. May these offerings become the ornament of the display of total goodness. Om Ahung Benza Gura Pema Trol Trang Sel Benja Samaya Ja Abhishaya Om Sarva Puja Miga Samu Hung Shri Tra. So now we're going to create the visualization. We're inviting Padmasambhava, and as you read through this in English, you'll be able to see the visualization, but we're visualizing Padmasambhava, Yesit Sogyo, coming right here. So be creative. Rang lu tamal nepe dun karu, organ drime dana koshetso, Tinzab yan la gyadang chugang wei usurin chen paedong dam ye tang kyab ne kundu organ dorje chang san pe pel bar so gyal yam dang tril Chagye dorje yun pe tud boom nam dardang rin chen rupe gen gize od ne long ne de chen zi jin bar kordu sa sum gyaso trin tartim Jin lab tuk je char bam dak la zing gal kun no chi men ye shaker dun shuk drak poi te chag tag tu sang lu dong lon chon du sum ge wei song Kun zang chud pe trin du mig ne boom tog med ne sang dun tung ma lu sang shre che gyao wa kun gi yun ten gi kyab dag chik pu gon poi nam tar la Ning ne irang dag pe sol dem shing. Zab ge choki char chen bem parku. Rang zan ge we no po kundom ne. Drokam gaso ji shrid ne ki bar. Gon po kyod ki nam tar jenen te. Ka kyod dro dren pe don du no. Kyab ne kundu kenze ter chen po. Du na ni me kyab chig Rinpoche. Na dor gyu pe nar zin dun shuki. Sol de bula se wa ner du zing. Gon pe long ne tuk je zal chung la. Moden dagi ning la jin gi lo. Tag san san ma nir du ton padang. Chok dan tun mo no drup sal du so. Now we'll go back and say this in English. And as we read through it in English, really try to create the visualization. And this, what you're creating here, the visualization remains for the whole rest of the practice. So, again, be creative. Before me in my ordinary form is Oregon's stainless Dhanakosha Lake, its profound depths filled with the water of 8 qualities. In its center, atop a jeweled stem of a lotus, petals unfurled, is the Oregon Vajra holder, in whom all sources of refuge converge. Brilliant with the splendor of the major and minor marks, he is embracing Sogyo, the mother consort. He holds a Vajra in his right hand, a vase within his skull cup in his left, exquisite in their silks and ornaments of jewels and bone. Within a vast expanse of 5-colored light, they blaze in the awesome splendor of great bliss. Oceans of the 3 roots gather like clouds as their retinue. They gaze upon me, bringing down a shower of blessings and compassion. To the embodiment of deathless primal awareness, the essence of all the victorious ones, I forever offer prostrations of faith with intense and powerful yearning. My body, wealth, and enjoyment, and all virtue gathered throughout the 3 times, all these I offer in the manner of Samantrabhaja's vast clouds of offerings. I confess without exception all negative actions and failings accumulated through time without beginning. Sole sovereign of all the qualities of the victorious ones and their heirs, enlightened protector, in your example of perfect liberation, I rejoice from my heart. To you I pray with faith, beseeching you to bring down a great rain of profound and vast Dharma. Amassing all virtuous qualities of my own and others, I will, for as long as the countless oceans of beings endures, follow the example of your perfect liberation, enlightened protector. I dedicate all this to the guidance of beings throughout space. Great wellspring of wisdom and love, in whom all sources of refuge converge, sole precious refuge in these evil dregs of time. I am afflicted by the spread of the 5 degenerations, and pray to you with great longing. Quickly look with love upon your child. Bring forth the manifest energy of compassion from the expanse of your realization. Grant your blessings to my devoted heart. Swiftly show signs and indications, and pray bestow the supreme and ordinary cities. Page 96. It's the 7-line prayer, so we'll say this 1 mala, 108 times. Organ yugi nupcham sam, pedma ge sardong pola, yaksen chogi no drubne, pema jung ne she sudrang, Kordu kandro mang porkor, ked ki jesu da drupki, jingi lop chir shrek su so, guru ped ma siddhi hong, Ngorgen yugi nup cham sam. Pedma ge sar dong po la. Yak sen chogi no drub ne. Pema jung ne she sudrang. Kordu kandro mang por kor. Ked ki jesu da drub ki. Jingi lob chir shrek su song. Guru Padma Siddhi Hong. Ngorgen yugi nup cham sam. Padma ge sardong pola. Yak sen chogi no drub ne. Padma jung ne she sudra. Kordu kandro mang por kor. Ked ki jesu da drub ki. Jingi lob chir shrek su so. Guru Padma Siddhi Hong. And now you can say it at your own pace. And while you're saying the 7-line prayer too, if you're newer to Tsok, you can kind of go back and read through the visualization again and use this as the opportunity to strengthen the visualization of Padmasambhava and Yesi Sogyo and Danakosha Lake. I also encourage everybody during the practice, go up and spin the prayer wheels. It's good during this to keep them going the whole time. Organ yugi nup cham sam, pedma ge sardong pola, yang sen chogi no drupne, pedma jungne she sudrang, kordu kandro mang porkor, ked ki jesu da drup ki, Jingi lob chir shrek su so, Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. So now at the top of page 77. Mugu kiso watab pe lama yabyum gijor samdang tuka ne yeshe ki udzer nana watar taryang ne rangi ningar timpe gujingi labpar gyur. Due to my devoted prayers, 5 colored rays of the light of primal knowing extend like filaments from both the point of union and the hearts of the Father and Mother Guru. As these filaments are absorbed into my own heart, my mind stream is blessed and transformed. So the five lights, white, yellow, red, green, and blue. So those 5 lights, you're visualizing coming from Padmasambhava and Yesi Shogyo and coming into your heart center. And so we'll recite the Vajrasattva Mantra, which is on page 99. Om Ahum Benza Guru Pedma Siddhi Hum. Om Ahum Benza Guru Pedma Siddhi Hum. Om Ahum Benza Guru Pedma Siddhi Hum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Hum. So now on page 100, this is the purification of speech. This, for any mistakes that we make during the practice or mispronunciations, then we say this 3 times, and it purifies any mistakes that happen during the practice. Om a a e e u u e e re re le le e e o o kakakana satsatana chachitatana chachitatana papapama yabalaba saha saha kya. Om bender sato samaya manu palaya bender sato tenapa tishim dera me baba sutakaya me baba supokaya me baba anaraka me baba sour city me prayasa sour karma sutsame tishim shredam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan sour tata gata benza me mute benza bawa ma samaya sato a. Ome dama hate baba hate taken tracker to high with that the kanta yona water iwa wangi masarman so ha. Om a e e u rebe lele e o kakakana sasatana chachitana tatatana papapama yabalaba saka saha kya. Om bendasata samaya manupalaya bendasata tenapa tishim dina me bawa sutakaya me bawa supakaya me bawa anarakta me bawa sour city me pariata sour kamar sutame tishim shredam kuruhung ha 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 ho bhagawan sour tatagata benza me mute benza bawa ma samaya sato a. Ome dama hate papa hate taken the trigger to have with the take on the world in one wandi masana so ha. Om a e e u rebe lele e o kakakana sasatana chachitatana tatatana papapama yabalaba saka saha kya. Om bendasata samaya manupalaya bendasata tenapa tishim nita meboa sutakaya meboa supakaya meboa anarakta meboa sour city me pariata sour karma sutsame tishim shredam kuruhung ha ha ho bhagawan sour tatagata benza me muta benza bawa ma samaya satoa. Ome dama hate baba hate taking a trucker to high with the kanta yona wana iwa wasi marama so ha. Okay, now we're going to say the confession, which is page 86. So while we're saying this confession prayer, it's a time that if you'd like to gain some merit, you can do prostrations to Padmasambhava. Om Siton Tangpa Sangye Kuntu Zang Dorje Sempe Dorje Deshin Shek Pawo Chempo Droa Konpe Gong Dagla Zergon Yeshe Chengizik Adune Meke Yene Namda Kyang True Lord Lober Sharwe Kuntoble Marin Zunzin Kenang Nam Jakun Dag Chen Cho Ying Yung Ni Long Du Shak Benzar Sangwe Dagpo Dorje Dam Drak Pa Kusung Tuk Sang Samaya Bumgi Damle Nam Shik Sigle Gawa Gong Rabdu Non Shing Gyud Pe Tolo Shab Satva Nampa Nerdu Gyur Pe Du Dene Leki Nerzin Dorje Kandroyi Kai Chempa Drakpoi Gyur Gyur Pe Dichi Drib Gyur Nechen Gusak Sak Hung Du Pe Gyalpo Yene Dorje Che Mixu Me Ching Nam Dang Shak Pandra Kuntu Zampo Yezog Rig Be Long Dudra Me Pe Cho Ying Long Du Ah. Om, the first foundation, is the Buddha, total goodness. Vajrasattva is the Vajra, thus gone one. Great hero, protector of beings, think lovingly of me and look upon me with your eyes of primal knowing. Ah, primordially unborn, completely pure from the very beginning, and yet from conceptualization that incidentally arises as the face of delusion, all degenerations that are the circumstantial appearance of dualistic unawareness. I confess within the great purity of the inner expanse of the five mothers of the fundamental space of reality, Vajra, Lord of secrets, renowned Vajraband, of the hundreds of thousands of secret samayas of body, speech, and mind, whatever has damaged the bond or violated the commitment, with intense remorse and regret, I disclose and confess. Sattva, the time when faults become degenerations has passed, becoming extreme breaches of the injunction of the Vajradakinis who oversee conduct. And after that, becoming obscurations which accumulate the causes for the great hell, these I confess. Hung, primordial king, original great Vajra, without point of reference, beyond degeneration and confession, total goodness, intrinsic space of awareness, complete from the beginning, within the fundamental space of reality, beyond union and separation. Aha. So now we're going to say the Vajrasattva Mantra, and it is back on page 100, and it's the 100-syllable mantra in the middle of that page. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Tenapa, Tishim Jeta Mebawa, Sutakaya Mebawa, Supokaya Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sarvasiddhi Me Pariyatsa Sarva Karma Sutsa Me, Tishim Shredam Kuduhung, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sarva Tata Gata Benza Me Mutsa Benza Bawama Samaya Sato. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Tenapa, Tishim Jeta Mebawa, Sutakaya Mebawa, Supokaya Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sarvasiddhi Me Pariyatsa Sarva Karma Sutsa Me, Tishim Shredam Kuduhung, Ha 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 ho, Bhagawan, Sarvatata Gata Benza Meme Mutsa Benza Bawama Samaya Sato. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Tenapa, Tishim Jeta Mebawa, Sutakaya Mebawa, Supokaya Mebo, Anurakta Mebawa, Sarvasiddhi Me Pariyatsa Sarva Karma Sutsa Me, Tishim Shredam Kuduhung, Ha ha ho, Bhagawan, Sarvatata Gata Benza Meme Mutsa Benza Bawama Samaya Sato. And now you can keep saying it at your own pace. Om Vajrasattva Samaya. Vajrasattva. All right, now we'll start again at the top of page 79. So now we're going to be making offerings. We've made plates. The first one is the first portion, which is to the lamas, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. The second one is to confession, to make up for any misdeeds that we've done, and so on. So we're going to be offering up the plates now. So that's what it is. Ale cho ying dam kam karpalar. Om le nang srin dudyan sok shu sam. Ungi de chen ye she ro par gir. Shri sasum la so ge pa kyang. Hung, from Ah, a skull cup equal to the fundamental space of reality. From Om, the sense pleasures of appearance and possibility arranged within as the gathering feast. With Hung become a play of primal knowing, great bliss. With Shri, the host of the three root devatas, are delighted and fulfilled. Om Ma Hung Shri, Om Ah Hung Shri, Om Ma Hung Shri. Hung. Organ Yugi Nupcham Sam. Pema ge sardong pola, yaksen chogi no drubne, pema jungne she sudrang, kordu kandro mang porkor, gen ki je sudadruki, Didyan sok Didyan sok la chandrena, Jingi lob chir shrek su so, Ne chok diru jin pobla, sok chod ye she du zir kyur, Drup chok dak la wang zi kyur, Gek dan lo dren bar ched so, Chok dan tun mo no drup so. Now we'll say this part in English. Hung, at Oregon's northwestern frontier, on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wondrous supreme accomplishments attained, and as the lotus-born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you, I invite you to this feast of sense pleasures. Please come and grant your blessings. Send down your blessings to this excellent place, and transform the feast offerings into the elixir of primal knowing. Bestow the four empowerments on me, the one who aspires to supreme accomplishment. Dispel obstacles, hindrances, and those who lead us astray. Grant the supreme and ordinary cities. Hung. Lama Jesun Pema To Tring Zel. Rigzin Kadroi Sok Dan Che Pai. Sasum Kundu Gyawe Kilkor La. Mogudun Shuk Drak Po So Wadeb. Dagzan Go Sumi Ge Long Cho Che. Nang Sri Dun Yon Ge Gu Ma Sang Men. Kun Zang De Chen So Ki Kor Lor Bu. Tuk Je Ge Ze Tuk Dam Kon Kur Ching. So Wadeb So Guru Rinpoche. Jingi Lob Shig Rigzin Kadroi So. Modan Bula Chok Tu No Drup So. Dam Sig Nam Chag Tam Chag Jang Du So. Chi Nang Sang We Bar Ched Ying Su Dro. John Chu Bar Du Dra Men Je Zin Zing. Se Sog Nam Tog Yaw Noi Da Zin Pel. Sampa Lungi Drupar Jingi Lo. And now we'll go back and say that in English. Hung, noble Guru Pema Trol Trang Sel, together with your host of awareness holders and dakinis, to this mandala of victorious ones embodying all the three root devatas, I pray with devotion and intense yearning, my three doors, gathered virtue, enjoyments, wealth, and those of others, appearance and possibility, delightful sense pleasures with nothing incomplete. All this I offer is the great bliss Gana chakra of total goodness, supreme bliss. Lovingly accept this with delight. May it fulfill our sacred bond. I beseech you, Guru Rinpoche, grant your blessings, host of awareness holders and dakinis. Grant your supreme and ordinary spiritual accomplishments to your devoted child. Please purify all degenerations and breaches of Samaya. Liberate outer, inner, and secret obstacles in fundamental space. Until my enlightenment, hold me inseparable. Increase longevity, merit meditative experiences and realization like the waxing moon. Grant blessings for the natural self-accomplishment of wishes. Om Ma Hung Benzar Guru Pema Siddhi Hung. All right. Now we're going to do Tsok accumulations. 89. So there's the long, medium, and short length, and we'll do all of them. We'll say the long one 7 times, the second one 7 times, and a full mala of the last one. And here you can visualize, now there's this offering here, we're visualizing this growing and magnifying and filling the entire universe, and not just food. You can visualize medicine, wealth, happiness, joy, anything that your mind can think of that you're going to be offering to the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, your teachers, and Sangha. Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Yinki Bendar Rigpe Sotor Sham Drunju Jazer Tigle Dudyon Tra Norsar Sami Kyampe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Lasog La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bu Tugpe Drazer Tigle Chenpo Shak Zunzin Drage Keme Yingsu Dro Trulnang Sito Sepe Trinle Drup Lundrup Nangshi Yeshe Tarchin Ne Kadag Shunu Bumkir Chan Chup Sho Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Yinki Benda Rigpe Soktor Sham Drunjer Jazer Tigle Dudyon Tra Norsar Sami Kyampe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Lasog La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bu Tugpe Drazer Tigle Chenpo Shak Zunzin Drage Keme Yingsu Dro Trulnang Sito Sepe Trinle Drup Ludrup Nangshi Yeshe Tarchine Kadag Shunu Bumkir Chan Chu Sho Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Yinki Benda Rigpe Soktor Sham Drunjer Chazer Tigle Dudyon Tra Norsar Sami Kyampe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Laso La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bo Tugpe Draze Tigle Chenpo Shak Zunjin Drage Keme Yinsu Dro Trulnang Sito Sepe Trinle Drup Lundrup Nangshi Yeshe Tarchin Ne Kadag Shunu Bumkir Chan Chup Sho Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Yinki Bendar Rigpe Soktor Sham Drundrug Jazer Tigle Dudyon Tra Norsor Sami Kyampe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Laso La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bo Tugpe Drazer Tigle Chenpo Shak Zunzin Drage Keme Yinsu Dro Trunang Sito Sepe Trinle Lundrup Nangshi Yeshe Tarchin Ne Kadag Shunu Bumkir Chan Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Yinki Benda Rigpe Soktor Sham Drundruk Jazer Tigle Dudyon Tra Norsar Sami Kyampe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Laso La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bo Tugpe Drazer Tigle Chenpo Shak Zunzin Drage Keme Yinsu Dro Trulnang Sito Sepe Trinle Dro Lundrub Nangshi Yeshe Tarchin Ne Kadag Shunu Bumkir Chan Chup Sho Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Yinki Benda Rigpe Soktor Sham Drundrug Jazer Tigle Didyon Tra Nosor Sami Kyambe Damsig Di Rangrig Sawa Sungi Laso La Nime Nampe Nandu Chupa Bo Tugpe Drazer Tigle Chenpor Shak Zunzin Drage Keme Yingsu Trulnang Sito Sepe Trinle Drup Lundrub Nangshi Eshe Tarchine Kadag Shunu Bumkur Chan Chub Sho. Now in English. Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung. Within the skull cup of fundamental space, the ritual offerings of awareness are arrayed. The 6 lamps, rainbow rays, and spheres of light are the glittering, desirable qualities. This is the wondrous, inconceivable Samaya. To the self-aware Devata, assemblies of the 3 roots, the offerings are offered in the state of non-dual equanimity. The pointy edges of thoughts are confessed within the great sphere. Enemies and obstructors, the grasper and the grasp, are liberated in unborn fundamental space. Diluted appearance awakens in the basis and accomplishes the enlightened activities, perfecting the primal knowing of the naturally self-accomplished 4 visions. May I awaken in the youthful vast purity, original purity. Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Guru Sasum Lasog La Dudyon Lonchok Sokchod Bo Damsik Namchak Tamchit Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Trinle Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzu Nodrup So Gana Saktra Putsa Ho Ram Yam Kam Om Ma Hung Guru Sasum Latsog La Dudyon Lonchok Sokchod Bo Damsik Namchak Tamchit Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Trinle Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzu Nodrup So Gana Saktra Putsa Ho Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Sasum Latsog La Dudyon Lonchot Sokchod Bo Damsik Namchak Tamchit Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Tridne Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzub Nodrup So Gana Saktra Putsa Ho Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Sasun Lasog La Dudyon Lonchok Sokchod Bo Damsid Namchak Tamchit Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Trinle Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzub Nodrup So Gana Saktra Putsa Ho Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Sasum Lasog La Dudyon Lonchok Sokchod Bo Damsig Namcha Tamchit Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Trinle Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzuk Nodrup So Gana Saktra Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Sasum Latso La Dudyon Lonchok Sokchod Bo Damsig Namcha Tamchet Shak Nirmon Dragik Saldu Tab Trinle Rabjan Lundrup So Sokni Nirzup Nodrup So Gana Saktra Putsa Ho. Now in English. Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung. To the Guru and the assemblies of the 3 roots Devatas, this wealth of sense pleasure is offered as the feast. I confess all deteriorations of samaya, neurosis, enemies, and obstructors are offered to the mouths of the Devatas. Naturally self-accomplished, vast, enlightened activities. May the 2 accumulations be swiftly completed. Bestow cities, Gana Satra Putsa Ho. Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Dewa Da Kini Gana Saktra Putsa Utsita Balingta Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Dewa Da Kini Gana Satra Putsa Utsita Balingta Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Dewa Da Kini Gana Satra Putsa Utsita Balingta Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Guru Dewa Da Kini Gana Gary, the other way. Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sachaputa Utsita Balingta Kai. So now at the top of page 92, this is a prayer to swiftly accomplish all of your wishes, especially your Dharma practice. Emaho Sohuge Sarpama Dongpo La Kuna Yeshe Lungi Drupe La Rangjun Chenpo Pamaya Byumni Kadroi Trin Pun Trik La Sowadem Sampa Nir Dun Drupar Jingi Lob Lenen Dag Pe Namin Tu Kiet Pe Nedun Barched Matru Muge So Kyo Zal Dren Pe Mola Zed Kiet Pe Zal Ze Ning Nai Kulu Organ J Sampa Nir Dun Drupar Jingi Lo De Dang Su Trim Tong Lam Gon Pa Dang Tope Gudro Troyo No Sha Se Shera Pun Sum Sok Pe Nor Dun Po Sem Chen Kun Gi Gula Rab Zagne Jik Ten De Kenen Par Uchin Zo Sampa Nir Du Drupar Jin Gang La Ne Dang Duk Na Mi Du Gen Jun Po Dun Dang Yao Po Chet Pa Dang Me Chu Chen Zen Lam Trak Jik Pa Che Sei Pa Tar Tuk Pe Ne Kyab Kun Kyab Dang Re Sa Zen Du Ma Chi Be Tuk Je Zun Shik Guru Organ Je Sampa Nir Du Drupar Jingi Lo. Wondrous, in the center of a lake, upon the stem and corona of a lotus flower, the fivefold body of the Devata of naturally self-accomplished primal knowing, great self-occurring Padma, Father and Mother, amidst vast clouds of dakinis, to you I pray, grant blessings for the swift accomplishment of wishes, due to the ripening force of negative actions, illness, demons, obstacles, war, strife, and famine, are immediately ended upon remembering your face. From my heart, I beseech you, revered organ, please remember your promise. Grant blessings for the swift accomplishment of wishes, training in faith, morality, and generosity, freeing our minds by studying, having a sense of modesty, shame, and wisdom. These are the 7 perfect and complete treasures. Instantly cause them to perfectly enter the minds of all sentient beings, bringing happiness and joy to the world. Grant blessings for the swift accomplishment of wishes. Whatever illness, sufferings, and undesirable situations, spirits, demons, and oppressions from the ruler, fire, water, wild animals, dangerous paths, and terrifying situations, on all occasions which can threaten our lives, there is no other hope or refuge. Hold us with your compassion, revered organ guru. Grant blessings for the swift accomplishment of wishes. And now this next prayer is a concise prayer for Guru Rinpoche to clear obstacles on our path. So we'll say this 7 times. Dusam Sangye Guru Rinpoche, Nojab Kundag Dewa Chempoy Sa, Barted Kunsal, Dudu Dragpo Tsel, Sowa Debso, Jingi Labtu So, Chinang Sangwe Barched Shiwa Dang, Sampa Lungi Drupar Jingi Lob, Dusam Sangye Guru Rinpoche, Nojab Kundag Dewa Chempoy Sa, Barted Kunsal, Dudu Dragpo Tsel, Sowa Debso, Jingi Labtu So, Chinang Sangwe Barched Shiwa Dang, Sampa Lungi Drupar Jingi Lo Dusam Sangye Guru Rinpoche Nojab Kundag Dewa Chempoy Shab Bata Kunsal Dudu Dragpo Tsel Sowa Debso Jingi Labtu So Chinang Sangwe Barchid Shiwa Dang Sampa Lungi Drupar Jingi Lo Dusam Sangye Guru Rinpoche, Nojab Kundag Jempo Sab, Bata Kunsal, Turu Jagpo Tsal, Soa Debsa Jingi Laptuso, Chinang Sangwe Barched Siwa Dang Sampa Lungi Japar Jingi Lab, Dusam Sangye Guru Rinpoche, Nojab Kundag Dewa Jempo Sab, Bata Kunsal, Turu Jagpo Tsal, Soa Debsa Jingi Laptuso, Chinang Sangwe Barched Siwa Dang Sampa Lungi Japar Jingi Dusam Sangye Guru Noche, Nojab Kundag, Dewa Champo Sal, Bata Kunsal, Duru Dragpot Sal, Soa Debso Jingi Laptu So, Chinang Somewhere Barched Shiwa Dang, Sampa Lunki Japar Jingi Lam, Buddha of the three times, Guru Rinpoche, exalted great bliss, master of all accomplishments, wrathful manifest energy, dispeller of all hindrances and subduer of demons. To you I pray for blessings and transformation, pacify outer, inner, and secret obstacles, and grant blessings for the naturally self-accomplishment of wishes. Okay, so Tracy's going to come around with a little bit of wine. You put it in your left hand, and then drink it, put it on the crown of your head. Genevieve's going to give you a plate. Don't eat anything yet. Once everybody has food, Genevieve will come back around, and you'll take one piece of food off of your plate and put it onto the plate that Genevieve's going to bring around. Don't put any, it's going to go outside, so don't put any chocolate or anything in a wrapper. But basically what we're doing there is, in the beginning when we sent out the obstacle makers, we said, please go outside peacefully, don't make any obstacles for this practice. And now we're going to be taking something from each of our plates and giving it to them, so that as like a thank you for not messing with any of our practice. So once you've put something on the plate, you can eat now. Enjoy. Okay. So you can set your food aside and we'll finish the practice. Keep eating, she says. You can see who's the real boss around here. Ram yam kam omahong 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 pensamrita hong ha ho shri e arali shring shring za. Lag du jig ten. I'm sorry, we're on page 83. Kind of halfway down the page. Lag den jig ten drag pe song. Did na den la torze, pendan de we trin le zo. Haughty worldly spirits who gather the remainders, please accept this remaining torma endowed with the 5 sense pleasures and perform beneficial and joyous activity. Om Utsi Cha Balingta Kai. Soke la me kyo kor du, soki kor lor kor wa yi, dak zendro e malupa, kil kor chik du drabe sho. Within the mandala of the lake-born Guru, by turning the wheel of the wisdom feast, may I and all beings without exception be liberated within one mandala. Now go to page 77. La me ne sumi ge drushum le, odzer karmar ting sum jung ne su, rangi ne sum timpe go sum gi, drip jang kusun tuki dorjerger, tarni lama korche oduzu, Karmartig le hungi san baru, Rangi Ningar Timpe Lame Tung, Rang Sam Yer Med Lan Ke Cho Kurne. And now in English. From the 3 syllables in the Guru's 3 places emerge 3 rays of white, red, and dark blue light. As these are absorbed into my own 3 places, my 3 doors are purified of obscurations and become the Vajras of enlightened body, speech, and mind. Finally, the Guru and his retinue dissolve into light, which becomes a white sphere glowing red and marked with Hung. As this is absorbed into my heart, the Guru's mind and mine join in separately and dwell in Dharmakaya. Ah, ah. '84. In the middle of the page. Ke me choku kalong ne, gag med la ku nang wei cha, ri me tong sel nang tu tim. Hung from the inner sky of unborn Dharmakaya, the unobstructed form of the Devata appears and dissolves into emptiness clarity, free from all directions. Ah, ah. Gesar chan chup chen porno, no rang zin tuk je sang, organ lama soke je, kusun lungin drupayi, tashi dampe deleg sho. The roots of merit are dedicated to great awakening. The essence, nature, and compassionate manifest energy are the unsurpassed, lake-born, Lord of Organ, the spontaneously accomplished 3 bodies. May all be auspicious, sacred, joyous, and excellent. Okay, so now we'll say some dedication prayers. And those are, it's the 2nd tab in the book.
Page 17, maybe?
Actually, we should say long life prayers first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's say long life prayers. And so we'll start. Where is it? Tsok Rinpoche. Yep.
49.
The short one. 50, page 50. So this is Tsok Rinpoche's long life prayer. So those of you that might not know, Tsok Rinpoche is Choje Rinpoche's root guru, main teacher. And so he's 94, 95 years old now, and he's in India, and that's one of the reasons, he's up there on the left, far left. And that's one of the main reasons why Choje Rinpoche recently went back to India to spend more time with him, the precious time that we have left. So Tsok Rinpoche and Choje Rinpoche have both been a little bit sick. It's just India, and it's not COVID, so it's not too bad, but it's good during these long life prayers to really heartfelt. And for those that have time, during every day, if you can say Vajrasattva mantras and dedicate the merit to Tsok Rinpoche and Choje Rinpoche, it can really help extend the life of our precious lamas. Okay. Om Svasti. Holding the treasury of the teachings of Samantrabhaja's heart, raising the victory banner of study, practice amidst this time of degeneration, glorious Guru, may your feet remain firm, and may the 2 purposes be naturally accomplished and auspiciousness increase. And now the next page, this is Choje Rinpoche's long life prayer. Om Svasti, the indestructible, self-born essence of Amitāyas, primordially uncharacterized by either birth or death, by the truth of the fundamental purity of phenomenality itself, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life, with the unobstructed creativity of the Vajra clouds of highest ecstasy, expanding through space the skillful dance of Mahajala, with the truth of the spontaneity of interdependent phenomena, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life, with the fearlessness, wisdom, and kindness which is the power of primordial awareness, the essence of the precise secret teachings of the Vajrayana, the wish-fulfilling jewel, the victorious banner of teaching, practice, and action is raised to the pinnacle. May he live long as he fulfills the aspirations and wishes of living beings, sounding the Dharma as a conch shell trumpet with the auspicious pattern of a right-handed spiral, causing the essence to enter the ears of many beings of the three habitats, above, on the surface, and below the earth, accomplishing the spread of virtue victoriously in all directions. May this fortunate, supreme guide and sovereign live a long life. May the Lama Vidyadhara live for 100 eons, victorious in the war against adverse inner and outer obstacles, spontaneously accomplishing vast intentions of great value to the Dharma and living beings. May this most excellent, auspicious vision pervade forever. You know, something interesting, there's an amazing tanka that's hanging in the back, the furthest one back next to the lights. That's the tanka, the recognition, Choji Rinpoche, when he was recognized as a lama, a reincarnated tulku. And so this long life prayer, wherever it says the Tibetan next to it, so Choji Rinpoche's name is really, it's long. And so where you see that saying like Jigmed and Yeshe and all of them in there, that is in, where it's emphasized, that is in that tanka as well. So it's really, that tanka is amazing. It's like 60, 70 years old. Okay, now dedication. So now we'll go to the dedication section on page 18. We'll start at the top there. May the great tradition of the Bodhisattva Abbot, the Vajra Master, and the Dharma King pervade and flourish through the three realms of this world. May the experiences of all beings never be separated from the three jewels, and may there be virtue and excellence throughout the three times. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities, merit, and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities, merit, and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtuous qualities, merit, and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly arise. By this merit, may all beings gain omniscience, and thus defeat neurosis and negative actions which are the enemies. From the turbulent waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of becoming, may all beings be liberated. And now on page 17. Like the hero Manjushri, who attain knowledge of all things just as they are, and following Samantrabhaja's example too, so I will emulate and train in all of that, and thus make supreme dedication of all this virtue. All the victorious ones of the three times, whatever dedications they have supremely uttered, and all the roots of virtue as well, I supremely dedicate in order to accomplish the deeds of the excellent. This precious supreme mind of awakening, may it be born in those who have it not. Wherever it has arisen, may it never degenerate, and may it always grow greater and greater. So now take a minute and make your own dedication prayers. Thank you, everyone. How wonderful. So please come and take the Tsok. You can eat some more and share it with your friends and family. This is now blessed food, wisdom food, so you don't have to tell people that. They might think it's weird, but you can just give it to them. It'll benefit them. We have little bags and things we'll bring them out. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, of course.
So just so you guys know, is this thing on? There's eclipse season is coming up. So this Thursday night, I think starting at something like 11 something, 10:29, I had to remember, 10:29 to 5:03 a.m. This is a wonderful time to do your practice or say the Samantabhadra aspiration prayer, which is also in here, or say Vajrasattva mantras, whatever you're doing for your practice. It's a great time to do that because the merit of the practice will be multiplied. It's a lunar eclipse, so that means 10 million times. So it's a great time to practice. And then there's another one, December 4th. It's a total solar eclipse, so it'll be at night for us. We won't see it, but it's still a great time to practice. Solar eclipses, the merit is multiplied 100 million times. So because it's a Friday, everybody's welcome here at something like 11. I think it starts at 11:03 and goes till 3 in the morning. So if you want to come here on that Friday night, December 3rd into December 4th, you can come and do your practice here in the shrine room, and we'll recite the Samantabhadra aspiration prayer together and dedicate the merit. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Yeah, don't be shy. Just come get it. Gary's gonna maybe get some plastic bags. Anything that you don't eat off of your plates, you can put in this bucket that Gary's bringing out. Because it's now blessed food, we can't throw it away in the regular fashion. So the Bodhisattva named Julie Benson is going to come and dispose of it properly. So please put it there in that bucket.